YouTube? It's the Green Shiz. I am here with my entire slabbed collection. I'm sitting here packing up, getting ready to go to Collect-A-Con. I got 3 towers here of cards, approximately 118 cards. And I'm going to just jump into these, kind of show these off real quick, which cards I got, and go from there. So these are all of my graded cards. I have, this is basically 99% vintage cards. I have these in order now by set name, A through Z essentially. And you'll see some of my higher end cards. The lowest end is usually, there ain't a bunch of them. There's some below $100. This is one of my prized crown jewels here, PSA 10, 3rd generation English Blue Eyes. Bought that for $1,500. Have been offered a little over $3,000. I have a handful of first edition base set as well. These first edition base set cards, I just grade every one I get, so these aren't the best grades. I just don't like them sitting around raw. And again, these are in alphabetical order. I only have, I think, three non-hollow first editions. Charmander, a Squirtle, and a Pikachu. This is one of my higher grades, 7.5. Don't have many of those. I've been wanting to get my entire binder graded. I have a first edition complete set binder. Is in one of my other videos. Definitely a cards in there higher than 7.5s. My Charizard's probably like a 6.5. Here's a 5. Ninetales. Here's my Red Cheeks Pikachu. And I have all of these cards priced out on my website. I am taking all of these cards down to Collect-A-Con, buy, sell, trade. And I put values on all of the cards and a picture on all 118 cards. So there's a picture to reference. There's cost, and most if not all my costs are below eBay last solds. Some of the Zapdos cards might be priced a little high because I'm more of wanting to discuss those prices. I'm not super eager to sell all those at all. I don't really want to. If I did, it probably wouldn't be a sale. It'd probably be a trade for something else I really want. But if you notice, if you go through my prices, the Zapdos cards are priced over market generally. Again, that's basically just to show what I have. Open for discussion, can go from there. These are now the Shadowless cards. This 3 is beat. Low end CGC grades are beat up. Beat up. My favorite set is Shadowless. I have so many Shadowless cards. So many. I have so many being graded. I have so many bulk cards, all sleeved, ranging from moderately played to near mint, maybe some mint, not a lot. So we're getting into one of my favorite cards of all time. This is a PSA 10 Shadowless Zapdos. Originally bought one of those for $3,000. Bought the second one for $2,000. There's 54 of these in the world. This one I don't care too much for because it's a 9 and I have a PSA 10. So that one's probably market priced. Venusaur. So these last few cards, this is actually my 16 of 16 CGC 9 complete base set. So all 16 hollows from the base set in 9 condition. So I'm taking that full set down there with me. I got most of these back in one of my returns a little while back. I ended up having to buy, I think, 3 of them to complete the set. But basically in one of my returns I received almost a complete 8.5 set and almost a complete 9 set in one return. These cards are really clean. Really clean. CGC don't be just handing out 9s for free. As I just realized from my last return, I was struggling there a little bit. I got a bunch of 8.5s. I just watched Gem Mint Pokemon get a oh, it was a PSA return. Yeah, he got a PSA return, all pack fresh Aquapolis cards, and he got slapped. He didn't get a single 10, and I was dying. I'm like, yep, welcome to the new age. It's grading is not that easy. Pack fresh Aquapolis cards, not even the Zapdos, got a 10, and that's the darkest background. I think 99% of them got 9s. There's a centering 10. Those are tough to come by on a Blastoise. And the last card from that set, 16 of 16. So that was 1/3 of the slabs. I'm gonna jump into these. An 8.5 Blastoise. Bro, I just noticed this. That's a steal. I bought this off Heritage Auctions, and I didn't even realize it was the red dot error. Unmarked, obviously, but it's got the red dot right there. I actually have this in an 8.5 with CGC as well. So I need to go and update my list, and here it is. Yeah, look at that. 2 red dot errors, both 8.5s. It's kind of cute, not gonna lie. Kind of cute. Charizard, 8. So this is just continuing the base set. I had all those 16 in a row just to keep them together. This is a PSA 10. This is finishing up the base set right here. No more base unlimited going forward. This is PSA 10 Black Star Probo. Not that uncommon. It's only about $150 to $200 card. This card's beautiful. I cannot wait for PSA to reopen. This has been on my list to resubmit to PSA to try and cross into a 10. I doubt it'll happen, but if it did, I'd shit myself. I would die. It would be amazing. So this is some generic fossil cards right here. I just graded a few that I knew would get good grades that are really sought after cards, like Dragonite. 8.5 Dragonite. Dragonite's Dragonite. So people are looking for it. It's one of the top tier. It is the top tier fossil card. Probably second in the top 3 is Gengar from Fossil. Easy sale card. Very sought after. So I graded a few of these from that collection. A lot of these are from a giant collection I bought in Baltimore with my friend. A handful of these. 75 of these. It was in my last return. Half of these came from 75 of them. Yeah. And bought it there. It was about a $9,000 collection and a lot of minty cards. What you're not seeing here that came in that was the Neo Genesis cards. Those all sold. Unfortunately, I was hoping to take those to Collecticon, but somebody saw them on my website and bought them up, so it wasn't going to happen. I need this in a PSA 10. The 1999 corrected version, so there's no error here. This is tougher to come by than the error version. The error version being missing the holo. So this is a PSA 10 missing the holo. This is corrected. Think of this similar to the Blaine's Charizard corrected version. Very similar, if not the same ratio. The corrected one is a lot more scarce. You don't see them on auction very often. So again, there that was, PSA 10. Here's another one of my babies that I bought recently. It was cheap. It was like $200. PSA 10 Gold Series Crush Card Virus. Korean. It's the original art. It's a pop one. Sick card. Zapdos, Cardass. They say this is now the original first printing of Pokemon, not Top Sun. I believe them. This is my grail here. This is a one-of-one black label Rocket Zapdos from the Gym 2 series. Awesome card. There's 18, I think it was 18 vintage black labels in total. All the different sets in vintage, I mean just vintage. 18 total black labels. That's one of the 18. And there's only 2 Zapdos that have a black label, that and the German first edition. Here's another one of my babies, PSA 10 first edition Rocket Zapdos. Here comes the trifecta. 3 first edition Sabrina's Gengars, all CGC 9. That was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool Instagram post, posting the triplets up there. Mr. Brock, 8.5. We're about halfway through this. What time are we at here? No clue. No clue. Got it. Brock's right on. So now we're getting into the Gym Hero set. Most of these were really good condition. I probably say we averaged a 9 on all of these first edition gym cards, which is really good. Some 9.5 grades in there. This card was really nice. 0.5 away from being gem mint. They got me there. They got me. Erica's Vileplume. If you can't tell, I like vintage cards and not modern. As you might have seen in my recent box break, I pulled complete trash, and then I opened the ETB trying to chase a Zapdos. Cold complete trash. So that was a 9.5. This is my only 9.5 for my last submission, which was really sad because I feel most of these gym cards were in a very similar condition. I don't know if I told the approximate value on these yet. If you add up all, because you could just do it if you go to my Google sheet and select all the columns or all the rows, you can see the value total. This is about $75,000 worth of cards. I feel like I was going down that path earlier and completely just sidetracked. Misty's Tentacruel. That Misty 9 I just showed was an awesome card. That'll be a quick seller there. Most of these 9s are. First edition Gym 9s are not that common. Especially at CGC. I'm really hoping they release their pop report here before the end of the year. It'll probably also make me really sad at the same time. Not gonna lie. Here's some more triplets. Rocket Snorlax first edition. If only it got 9s like the other one, would have been cool. Down to our last third here. So we got some more gym. This is Gym Challenge. So was the Snorlax. Got Sabrina. Rocket's Trap. We're going to jump into some no symbol jungle cards. So as you can see, Zapdos is my main collection, and it is all in here. All of my cards I was collecting, everything is in here. You see there's a couple slabs here I'll show at the end. Those aren't really for sale. There's no reason to sell a couple of them. Price, I guess they're worth something, but. So these are no symbol jungles, all of these. Here's a PSA 9 Nidoqueen. And I don't, like I've mentioned 1,000 times, I grade cards that are sought after. No symbols, first editions, Dragonites, any Dragonite because it's Dragonite, Gengars because it's Gengar. No symbol, like something I know I can sell. The people were calling it the junk slab era for a reason. You're seeing these people post up groups of like 100 cards that aren't selling, have no subgrades, and it just isn't selling. Like the buyer pool for those cards is so small. Your only way of selling those generally is either in a lot, significantly marked down in price, or auctioning it on eBay because everything will sell. You just might not get the price you want. Victory Bell. Mr. Plume. Yeah, so like I said, first edition cards, no symbol cards, cards that people chase, and not low grades, except for first edition base, because everybody wants first edition base. Doesn't matter the grade. That was a 9.5. So I graded this card. It's got a symbol, but I knew this thing was mint and had a chance at a 9.5 or a 10. So I graded it. It's probably a pop 1. Snorlax. I graded Snorlax. That was a symbol because of Snorlax. People buy Snorlax. It's just, what will people buy? Charizard. Legendary Collection. Doesn't matter what Charizard, it'll sell. Legendary Collection Reverse Zapdos PSA 10. That's about a $1,500 card. This card I wish was holographic. McDonald's promo, Japanese, 2002, PSA 10 Zapdos. That card is sick. In English, this card is really low pop. PSA 10 Neogenesis Slowking. In Japan, it's not that low. This is one of my favorite cards from Yu-Gi-Oh! But it's only an 8. I bought this from my local card store. In there, it wasn't graded. I bought it for $35, graded it, got an 8. Jinzo is similar to Dragonite. It'll sell. Getting into some Team Rocket, first edition. I wouldn't grade anything Team Rocket unless it's first edition. First edition with good condition. Or a Dark Drag, or mint. Mint to gem mint. Like guaranteed 9+, unlimited. Or you're going to be getting raw prices. Almost guaranteed. So these are all first edition and pretty good condition. I don't think there's any. Yeah, there is unlimited. There's a couple unlimited, and I'll show you why I graded those unlimited cards. Dark Machamp. PSA 9 Dark Magneton. Those two cards I thought for sure the Machamp was a PSA 10. I graded that one myself. I graded all these myself, but all except for most of the Zapdos PSA 10s. But my last PSA submission, I thought I had a chance at some 10s. My last holo, Dark Weezing, can't tell. Yeah, you can a little bit. Dark last holo from there. Now I got an unlimited Dark Blastoise. Dark Blastoise will sell. It's Dark Blastoise, and same as these unlimited Dark Dragonites I have. Say it's second or third in that entire set behind Blastoise and Charizard. I wish this was the no symbol or the no holo, but it's not. And then I got a PSA 9 blue back Top Sun Zapdos. I'm looking for the PSA 10. There's only 11 of them. Let me know if you find one. This is PSA 10 greenback. I think there's 14 of these. Greenback. Nope, not my only. My only one I own. CGC 10. This is my only CGC 10 I own. I had graded 2 cards that I've pulled CGC 10s. This and a CD promo Charizard. Sadly, I sold that Charizard when CGC was just getting started. I thought it was a lot easier. It was actually, I think, my first ever CGC return. And I thought it was much easier to get 10s than it has than it turns out to be. So I sold that at a PSA 10 price, took a fat L. So this bad boy is really good condition. I've seen one of these, a pristine, cross over to a black label. Because, and especially with the centering, they actually grade centering a little bit harsher on CGC side. This one's actually, you can't really see an issue on this. But I really wish they would change the color on this label. So this says pristine. If this got a perfect 10, so 4 10s all the way across, it looks exactly the same. It just says perfect. It's still got the gold lettering. So the last card I'm taking down to Collecticon is here. Japanese Web Promo Zapdos, PSA 10. I'm going to show some of my other cards here. I have a PSA 10 Sergei Fedorov. This is my favorite hockey player of all time. This is his rookie card from O-Pee-Chee. I have a PSA 10 Shadowless Diglett. This is my second favorite Pokemon of all time behind Zapdos. Did you know that? Kyogre's, I think, third. Kyogre's third. And then my childhood Charizard from my dad. He bought this, and it was in a really hard plastic case my entire life, sitting in my underwear drawer, and it bounced around for 21 years. And then I got it graded last year, and it pulled a PSA 6. Not bad. So that's my graded collection. Again, I'm going down to Pokecon, Collecticon. It used to be called Pokemon Con, Pokecon. Hope to see any of you there. I look forward to wheeling and dealing, and I'll talk to you all later. Smash the like button. Don't forget it. I forgot to say it a long time ago in this video, but you need to do it right now. Appreciate it.